Yeah, man, you know what the fuck going on. Air Hustlers, you tuned in. Dopest podcast in your motherfucking ears. It's your host, Don Draper. Mr. Having His Way, Mr. Having Something to Say. Yeah, we back with another exclusive interview. Man, this one here real special, ain't it?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, and I've been telling y'all on IG really a lot lately. You know, they been in the DMs, my boy. They been trying to, how we get on the pod, did this and that. You know what I'm saying? I told them, like, we real particular on who we interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be hard. Like, well, you know what I'm saying? You got, like, we gotta fuck with you. We ain't gonna just do any and everybody just cause, you know what I'm saying, you in the DMs. But this and this nigga just told me he was 23, so I've been calling him young nigga for the longest, man. But you really only 2 years younger than me.
Okay, for
but,
sure.
yeah, this nigga hard, man. So I'm gonna just start off, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let them know how I heard you, you know what I'm saying, your music and shit, and then we're going to get into it. But, so, you know, we did the Fat Nasty podcast a couple weeks back, you know what I'm saying.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to Fat Nasty.
Belly
yeah.
Gang Boy. Shout out
Let me put my belly on your butt, bitch. Yeah, shout out to them. But, yeah, so, you know, my boy Rich, he was, you know what I'm saying, we was in a conversation. He was like, yeah, my brother Jiggs hard, you know what I'm saying. I was like, oh, yeah, like, you know, we always hearing that, a nigga hard, like,
in this city.
So my brother Jiggs hard. I was like, all right, cool. So, you know, we potting and shit. We see you after that, we chop it up. So then I go tap in. First song I play is Who's Got Your Love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On the To Live To Die in the A EP
Right.
and shit. And I was like, man, this nigga different. Like,
Good look.
you know, like when you hear certain shit and it's fresh and it hit your ears, you know what I'm saying? And like I was talking to you off, you know what I'm saying, offline and shit, I was like, it's kind of like when for the first time I heard, and I'm not comparing you to the
no
rap
doubt,
style or nothing, but like first time I heard Herb. You know what I'm saying? Lil Herb.
Grew up
Or
on Herb
first
tough.
time I heard goddamn Corday.
Okay, he
First
tough
time I
too.
heard Baby, it was just like this freshness and this nigga was saying some hard shit. I was like, yeah, this nigga hard. Like off that one track now.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept going. I was like, yeah, this nigga extra hard. Like,
good luck.
buddy going crazy. So
You're kicking it with your friends or coming home from a long day of work. Rolling up is one of the best stress relieving activities. However, it can become an unsanitary, saliva-filled mess. What is the alternative? Gas glue.
Gas glue is a high-quality, 100% edible adhesive custom formulated by a future medical doctor with thousands of hours in the lab of training and extensive knowledge of biochemistry. Gas glue is much stickier and significantly more sanitary than saliva. It makes your blunt better and easier to roll. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker burn slow. It tastes better. And guaranteed after you try it, you won't be back ever using your saliva again, big. You heard that one. Use the discount code AirHustling404 EH404 to get 15% off any purchase more than $20. Products can be found at gasglue.com. That is GASGLUE.com. And always remember to drizzle, roll, blow, gas glue.
Yeah, man, no cap. Go on and get you some gas glue, man. You know I be rolling backwoods back to back like a motherfucker on my mama. I'm telling y'all that shit work, man. Go on and get you some gas glue. Gasglue.com, man.
No cap.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead, introduce yourself and shit. I know I almost went past it, but
Nah, it's all good.
Go ahead, pop
shit. Just Jiggs from 285 Bound. You know, that's my that's my label. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
CEO of that. You know what I'm saying? Just starting something fresh from the ground up. Southside representative. Nothing more, nothing less.
yeah,
Simple as
Southside
that.
been showing out the last couple years.
Nah,
man.
for sure.
Y'all real different now.
Nah, that shit.
After
finna
that
get-
Walker era and shit, y'all
Hey,
real
I stayed
different
down
now.
through all that though. I loved all that.
Yeah, it was hard, but y'all like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all faded away a little bit. Now y'all
Yeah.
back even harder. It's crazy. Y'all got a lot of niggas
He
on.
really put it on the map though. I ain't gonna
Yeah, no, he shed the light on
No,
y'all for
he
sure.
definitely did.
Like he was screaming Southside on Clayco on every goddamn track.
Niggas gotta give him his flowers.
Yeah, for
Give
sure.
total respect to
Walker one of them ones. But so let's just start here at the beginning of your journey. You know what I'm saying? Just let the folks know where you from and, you know, get specific. You know what I'm
Specific,
saying?
okay,
Yeah.
for sure. As specific I could be. I was born upstate New York. That's where my whole family from.
Yeah.
I moved to Old National. I was 1 year old, and I stayed probably. You know what I'm saying? When you young, you ain't got it. Ain't too specific about this time, but
Yeah.
I probably moved. I moved to like South Georgia when I was about 4 years old. From there, then I moved back to Atlanta by the time I was 6.
Okay.
And so I from the time I was 6 to about 7, I was moving all over like Georgia,
Yeah.
like North Georgia.
Yeah.
But then I moved to I had went to New York for the summer by the time I was when I was 7. I turned 8 in New York, came back fall of 2005, back to Old National.
Damn, this real specific.
No, this,
okay,
I'm trying to be
you breaking
specific.
it down, yeah.
I moved back to Old National area when I was in fall of 2005.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I moved off. I was still in Old National area, but I moved off of there into like it's like a closer. You know Old National like the top of Clinton County.
Yeah,
so it's
for
like
sure.
it's still like off Old National, but it's like past the Clinton County limits. So and that's around like around that time. Then I moved. So from there, I moved deeper back down south into Clayton County. So that's where I kind of get my so take a step back. When I first moved here to Old National, my brothers and them, they ended up, it was going to North Clayton and all that. So they had Clayton County roots. Yeah. So when I moved, like I said, I moved back to Clayton County when I was about 8 years old, deeper, off Tower Boulevard.
Okay,
so that's
shout out to the Boulevard.
For sure. That's where a lot of my Clayton County connection come from. Like going to school, elementary, middle school, with a lot of niggas. And so that's why we got recognition with each other. And I was there for like 2-3 years. Then I moved up to areas now known as like, what they call it, South Fulton.
Yeah,
I moved up a little more northern.
That,
South Fulton area for like a few years. That's why I ended up going to Langston Hughes. Even though when I got Langston Hughes, I started moving a lot. And so I wasn't zoned for Langston. But my parents, they used to make me, you know what I'm saying, growing up, as you could hear, I moved a lot growing up.
Okay,
so they kind of didn't
not even to cut you off right there, but you went to Langston Hughes. We got a couple people we know in common and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out my little cousin Kenyon. Y'all might know him as Jit, you know what I'm saying?
For sure, solid.
Keon Dion, you
him
know
too,
what I'm saying?
solid.
Like,
He doing his thing.
Yeah, so I was just real surprised how your music ain't hit my ears yet, goddamn. I was like, man, I know a couple of the niggas this nigga know, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, when I heard your shit, I was like, damn, these niggas ain't been put me down, like, on your shit.
Yeah,
it's crazy, like how
like that, though.
It's crazy how close,
like
you know what I'm
that.
saying? Everybody one partner away from each other type shit.
That's how Atlanta is.
For sure.
Everybody one partner away from each other.
One partner away. But since we already on the school topic and shit like that, so you is a lyricist and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, how you rap. So how was you in school? So like, I don't know if it's a stigma to just me maybe, but I feel like when it comes to lyricists, like, we associate them with backpack or not obviously like outside of like pushing shit like that. No, that's backpack or not even lame, but like
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I'm glad you brought that up because I wasn't that. You
okay, yeah. So let me know. Like
that's what separated me from a lot of lyricists. The fact that I'm a young lyricist, but I wasn't like a backpacker, and I wasn't like that.
Okay.
I was like the average kid. I was smarter than the average. I was not to boost myself, but I was smarter than the average. You know what I'm saying? I was AP and all that. But I was like everybody else. Like I love the Atlanta music too. Like I grew up on the Futures,
Rich
and
Kids,
like Rich Kids. I know all of that.
Young Book and
I'm just a music guy. Like I ain't just
these hoes some Squeeze, Capri Sun. You know what I'm saying?
I was on all that. I was outside with all that was going on.
Swag shit, yeah.
But the thing is, I put even though I was on all that type of music, I put a lot of my younger friends and like I put all my friends back in the day on like the music I grew up on. Like, like the lyricists. Like you know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't never grow up on no Hove or no Nas or no Mobb Deep or none of that.
Bro.
I put a lot of my peoples on that when I was young.
Facts, bro, because like even me, like I didn't hear, like I heard it obviously outside the radio shit like that, and like, you know what I'm saying, I heard it like when my uncle might play it and shit because he from like Connecticut and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying, I didn't really tap into it until like probably like the middle of my college years, like, cause
respect it,
you know, like when I'm in high school and shit, I'm listening to it, the city listening to it,
right?
Like,
and I respect
that's what
that.
we growing up on. Is hitting different, you know what I'm saying? You making memories while listening to these songs and shit like that. So it's always about going back and listening to certain shit. So you know what I'm saying, I definitely could tell you.
That's why I think I got the best of both worlds, because I was doing that too, because I was out here, but then the music I grew up on, I was still on that too at the same time. So it was like both at the same time.
Yeah, you was fucking with Hollister or Abercrombie?
See, I like that. Okay, you was Abercrombie. I like that. I didn't really rock. I was a polo guy. Like when we were young. I was a polo type of nigga.
So you was like the polo with the polo shirts and the
like,
you know, the colorful polo shorts and shit.
No, I wasn't doing it like that. I was like having jeans. But I was just getting like the tees, the graphic tees, the hoodies, the collars. Like when we was young, like middle school, I was more a polo.
Wait, did your ugly ass pull out the Sperry's now? Like,
nah, I never did.
I know I ain't gonna see no picture with you with the Sperry's on, huh?
Nah, you ain't gonna never see that.
Okay,
I ain't never did the
I had to ask, man. You know, niggas act like we forgot about them days.
I remember everything.
Yeah, nigga.
You know, I'm glad you brought it up because a lot of like that's a piece of our history. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In middle school, you was either like a Hollister nigga, an Abercrombie nigga.
Yeah, like it was like certain tiers to that shit, bro. For real, like niggas. And I go back and look at that shit, bro. And then you know, like a little bit towards the end. I mean, I know I'm a little older than you, but like towards the end of my like high school shit, the snapbacks was coming in. And, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like niggas was mixing
it was like the end of my middle school.
You know what I'm saying?
High school,
exactly. And then like the Mex and the Trues, the
Right,
Rock,
that was
the
big.
Rock Jeans.
Yeah, that was
like
all big.
yeah, some real Atlanta
Yeah,
shit.
that's a real. Like I was here, bro. I know. That's why I be telling you. Like I just sound like that. I'm from here, and I've been
You
here.
lived it,
and
this
I lived
Atlanta
it.
life.
I
Yeah,
seen everything. I was outside. I could talk about it like anybody else, bro. I just sound like that.
yeah, and
It's cool.
that comes a lot from like how you said your folks from up north.
Yeah.
That's what you listen to. You got a lot of older, and that's the thing. You got a lot of not even older people, but older men in your life.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That put you on like real music and
Like
shit
my
that they would
pops.
listen. Exactly. Like your pops, your brothers and shit. Cause you the youngest of all the boys, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So like you know what I'm saying? Like that's where a lot of people lack. Cause I mean, like me, I ain't got no goddamn daddy.
No,
but
you
know,
like that,
my
bro.
older brothers, they closer in age to me, so they really don't even goddamn know too much about the, you know what I'm saying, the older music. So I had to goddamn go back and do my
Self-reach.
own research and shit like that.
And I had, even though I grew up on a lot of stuff, I still did a lot of self-reaching too. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to music, I could put my pops and my brothers on music.
Little certain jewels and shit like
Man,
that.
what music is my every day, all day. Like I look for new music.
Yeah, I see, man. You always posting a track on Instagram,
that's my
Twitter,
life,
something
bro.
like
Music is my
you can
life.
tell for sure. So let's get into this. So when and I know you got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, niggas you grew up on, but just give me like a solid 3. Like
That's
I
hard,
know it's
bro.
hard, bro, but you know, I know we be in this motherfucker all day. You
Dang,
trying to listen who
bruh.
you fucking with.
That's hard. Okay. That's hard, bro. Okay, I'm gonna name 3 niggas.
Yeah.
That ain't enough.
It ain't no rank or nothing though.
I know it
just
ain't no
like,
rank, but it's still.
just think
I'ma
the
feel
3
bad
on your
leaving shit
mind
out.
right now.
Okay.
Just like
I'm gonna like do like groups. So I'm gonna say like Rockefeller, probably like, and that's including like Dipset and all that too.
yeah,
So I'ma just
okay,
do
yeah,
that
yeah,
one
for sure. They
branch.
was under Rockefeller.
Yeah,
and
so I'm
shit.
gonna do that on one branch. I'm gonna say like I'm gonna say like the Locks, like Rough Riders, the Locks. That's DMX, Locks, all of
Yeah.
them. And let me say one more group. I'm gonna say damn, bro. Who else, bro? Okay, how about this? Let me say this. I grew up on like basically like the golden era, bro, from like the mid '90s to like the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
All that.
All that shit.
I can't really name 3 niggas, so I'm gonna just do that. That wingspan is like what I grew up
And that's
on.
a lot
the
of
most.
niggas.
That's
and
a lot of niggas, bro.
That's basically our, like, well, you know, before in our childhood and shit
exactly.
like that. Like,
And not just the mainstream niggas. A lot of underground niggas I
Underground
grew up
niggas.
on.
Yeah.
I still keep my ear. I listen to a lot of underground niggas.
really?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Like, did you really fuck with MF Doom?
Yeah, I did.
Really?
I fuck with MF
Okay,
Doom.
you one of the young
and the
niggas
thing is, I fuck with MF Doom. I didn't know so much as a lot of underground niggas on the a lot of niggas who keep their ear to the underground. But
Yeah.
I was familiar with a good amount of his music.
Okay.
And I knew about a lot of people he worked with, like you know what I'm saying, Mad Lib.
Ben Hard.
Mad Lib, Ben Hard with production.
I ain't really tapping into MF Doom, but I definitely tapped
He
into
got some
Mad
joints.
Lib.
He got some joints. I'm pretty sure he got some joints. You would mess with. I'll
For
put
sure.
you on.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Gonna need that.
Rest
Okay,
in peace.
so, and then, you know what I'm saying, another stigma that comes with being a lyricist and shit like that, like, outside, you gotta add, you know what I'm saying, outside of, like, you know, the social awkwardness and shit, just like, you ain't gotta get no specifics, obviously, but, like, how was you with, like, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to women and shit, like,
Okay,
like,
so, like,
dealing with women.
Women, I see the thing about with women, I kind of like expected like the average girl to not be on the same type of level I am musically.
Yeah.
So I ain't even try to bring that to them.
Not
you know what
even
I'm saying?
musically, just like in life, like, cause
Okay.
I don't know, bro, and it's just these stigmas I see on Instagram
Right.
and like in Twitter, really Twitter mostly, like how they just be, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
treating certain
Type of dudes.
type of rappers
Yeah,
and
right,
shit like
right,
that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
They-
even, and it's not no bad thing
Yeah.
because a lot of them be wifed up, but even like how, you know, Kendrick been with this supposedly
Yeah.
that as far as we know,
And-
no
yeah.
allegation, nothing
Yeah.
extra shit, but
Oh,
you know
'cause
he been with the
I see what
same
you're saying.
girl
You
a
saying
long
like the
time.
lyricist-
Cold, like
You saying like okay, I
they
see
be
what
more
you're saying.
settled down and don't
Okay.
be as rowdy and not, you know what I'm saying? Like, so how was,
But the
like,
thing
was
is
you
this,
like that
though.
with women?
Yeah, I would say I was probably more structured than
Okay,
average.
for sure.
You feel me?
Okay, yeah.
I could say that. But the thing is this though, like, okay, it's like this, man. As a kid,
Mm-hmm.
you could judge a kid like this. You let a kid grow up with a messy room, he gonna eventually have a messy life. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I was raised to be a little more structured with my life.
In
with
life
my
in
life,
general,
period.
yeah,
So everything I
okay.
do is a little more structured than the
Real
average. You know what I'm
detail
saying?
oriented.
So
and
I'ma just-
you can
that's the
tell
best way
that
to
in your
put it.
music too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I just wanted to ask, bro, because you know, it
No, I
just be
feel it.
like,
I know how it be, bro.
yeah, it's just them certain stigmas.
And it is
niggas be
stigmas
needing
on
to know.
lyricists and niggas who they feel like I don't feel like I'm a backpack rapper, even subject.
No,
wise.
and you not, but you know, they lump in backpack if you're
Just
a
'cause
certain
if you're a
type of,
lyricist.
if you rap on certain type of beats and the
Yeah,
certain
yeah.
type of lyricist, but if you listen to your words, you obviously not like
For sure, for
you
sure.
low key the same type of rapper as me, like
yeah,
the
yeah.
hunger, the struggle, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, but. It's just I don't know. It's just certain.
No, you right, bro. Some
certain
people just
ways.
ignorant and just
Yeah.
don't like really open their ears.
To-
They hear
yeah.
a sound, they just shut out.
Yeah,
so
facts.
no, what you mean? What you saying makes total sense.
Yeah, no, facts. So, all right, so we're gonna get into the music and you know what I'm saying, shit like that you got going on.
Sure,
and
for sure.
like I saying, man, like I said, ever since I tapped in, man, I've been going down the rabbit hole of your shit, and it's really not even that long. No, not in a bad way, but like you said, you only been rapping for like 2 years now,
Yes,
for
sir.
real. So
2 years.
you know what I'm saying? I've been going in the rabbit hole of yours and shit. So what's the first song you ever made? And I don't mean like, you
Put
know what
out.
I'm saying, no kid shit. Like I know niggas say they been rapping since like they was 6.
Oh,
And
so
I know
like-
you probably weren't shit.
Like
but,
first song I ever put out.
put out, yes. Like
First song I ever put out, like
Yes.
to the it's gonna be Mr. Perfect. That's the first thing I ever put out.
okay.
The EP,
The
not
EP.
not the song, but
Oh,
the EP.
not the tape, the EP.
No, I mean the tape. It's Mr.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
We
that's
on
the
same
first
page.
piece of music I ever put out.
Okay, so anything else you just recorded and held before that?
Yeah, I got a song with my boy. When I was like kind of learning how to rap, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I did probably like 3 songs before that over a span of 2 years. Then fall of winter of 2017.
Yeah.
I started getting a little more better with my rap, and I did a song with my boy Samuel Shabazz. It was like we did like a little freestyle, and that was like the first time I was actually like sound like when I was hearing it back, it was sounding good, and people was telling me, "Oh, that was hard."
Yeah.
So I spent 2018 working on Mr. Perfect, and not working on it, but
So
just writing it.
that's another, like, not even a stigma, but that's another thing that come with lyricists. Like they take their time with it.
Oh yeah,
So
for
like
sure.
nigga don't just record anything and put it out. Nigga gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
nigga make sure, like it sound like in that time you were even kind of perfecting your craft in
Yeah,
a way.
for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Like you ain't want to, cause when you listen to Mr. Perfect, we gonna get into
Yeah.
the tape. It don't sound like no bullshit. So I can
Right.
tell from them first couple songs you did, you was like,
It got to be right.
yeah,
And that was my
and like
first
how you
one.
even grew up on what you grew up on.
Yeah, and the thing is, that was my first one. Like, cause I don't know, probably to the outsider, but you know, when you made it from the inside
Yeah.
looking out, I could hear my imperfections on it, and I
Yeah.
could hear my progression. My bad with the next, hear my progression with the next tapes, and
Yeah.
how I'm getting better and better, even
Yeah,
with
we
just
gonna
like
get into
recording.
that.
and all
Yeah, nah, for sure. Yeah, man, you definitely fucking hard. So, I mean, this question really answered itself already.
What's
but
that?
like, when did you exactly? Because I mean,
Like
just because you
start
listen
rap?
to that shit, no. When did you exactly decide to be lyrical? Like,
Oh, it was.
like,
I didn't decide.
Yeah,
I didn't
it was kinda
decide.
in
That's
you,
just how
not
it came.
on
Yeah,
you.
that's just how it came out. I didn't choose to be
You
lyrical.
hear them, it got to be in you, not
Gotta be
on
in
you.
I ain't
You know what I'm
choose it.
saying?
That's how I rap.
Okay. And I seen in the interview, you write.
Oh yeah, for sure. I write, but it's been times where it's certain stuff you heard that I didn't write that I punched in. But
Yeah.
I write most of the stuff, or it's like, okay, not technically writing, but I type of 4 bars, or
Yeah.
I type 4 bars, and then I come up with 2 bars, and then before I even type it, I just go punch it in.
Type shit, yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of go off the head, but
Yeah,
because I mean,
energy.
in a sense, besides when people like, and there ain't no diss to it, because I know that's how some of the shit come out fire when they like
Right.
mumble on the track until they get something.
Yeah.
Even like
Yeah,
having
yeah.
that shit in your head and punching in is low key writing too. You just don't write it down on
Exactly.
paper. Like
Freestyling is really going in there without nothing and just rapping to the beat.
exactly,
And keep-
no thoughts or nothing.
and they keeping what you press, and they keeping what you put down.
Exactly. And so, you know what I'm saying, actually up here at Live Hip Hop Daily, you had a freestyle about 2 years ago.
Yep, for
and
sure.
Shit was fucking crazy.
My
So
guy.
how do you feel about, so when you look at, you know what I'm saying, freestyle and shit, like we were just talking
Mm-hmm.
about Cole and shit, people always criticizing people for either looking at their phone or
Yeah.
saying shit isn't a real freestyle because niggas already be having it in their head.
Yeah.
Like it might be a verse they
ain't
wrote
put out.
down or talk or they didn't
Yeah.
put out yet.
Yeah.
So what you think about that?
I
Like,
think about
when it comes to freestyle.
I think about this. When it comes to freestyling, bro, like I feel like you could choose whether you want to put out a written that ain't been heard. I feel like that's cool.
That's still freestyle.
Yeah,
me too.
that's still a freestyle because a freestyle, it's 2 definitions. One freestyle, like we said, when you just come off the head, coming up on the spot.
Yeah.
Another freestyle was like, ain't no topic. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why a written or a song sound different than me up on Live Hip Hop Daily
Because it's no
free
top-
form. I ain't got no
Yeah.
topic. I'm just going to saying the fly.
It's no, yeah, like you said, no topic, no
Exactly. So it's
staying on, you know what I'm saying, course with what the song about and all that, yeah.
But as an MC or as somebody who take pride in being a lyricist or being an MC, quote unquote, and you somewhere and niggas ask you to spit, I feel like if you take your craft serious, you shouldn't be pulling out your phone. If you ain't got 2-3 raps in your
agree.
head that you can't
I agree.
spit out,
I agree. Yeah, not the phone.
yeah, come on, bro.
Not the phone. It ain't nothing wrong with
Ain't
that. I
nothing-
understand
I'm-
why you might have
I
to,
ain't
but
I ain't doing that.
who the fuck did I see doing? I don't want to even do
No,
that.
don't
I
say-
remember
don't-
I remember
I think I
seeing
know
somebody
you-
doing that and I was
somebody
like,
big did
damn,
it.
that's how they doing it. They
Yeah.
pull the phone out and it ain't bad like we said, but when you you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
the
you supposed
certain
to
type
be a
of
type
nigga
of nigga that do that
take
type
pride
of thing.
in your lyrics
Supposed to be a
and
spitter,
shit
you
like
can't be
that.
doing that.
Yeah, and that even come to when niggas don't be writing their own music. That's cool.
terrible.
That's cool because I understand sometimes songs might be a collaboration and you
Right.
get the best music. But to me personally, as a
lyricist,
fan of
yeah.
rap, you're not going to ever be in like the conversations of the best rappers. Like,
That's how I feel.
you know what I'm saying? You can't. It's literally you can't be at
Nah.
that point. So was that all off top of the head up here at
Nah, that wasn't. I didn't make that up on the spot. That was something I crafted. Like I got mad rhymes. That's something I crafted up.
And you
for
just
that.
kind of just
And I
know
got
that
in there.
motherfucker by heart.
Yes,
Once you get to the
exactly.
beginning of it, you just can keep goddamn going.
And I crushed it.
Okay, for sure. How do you feel about you? I don't know if you are this type of person, but like, you know how some folks see certain shit going on in the culture or even online or even in today's music, they be like, man, I was born in the wrong era. Like, is that how you feel?
You know what? When I was younger, I probably used to kind of feel certain, like sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I used to probably get certain notions like that.
Yeah.
But now I don't think that because I feel like I was made to do what I'm doing now, and I was made to shift it back to where I feel like it should be.
Maybe it wouldn't hit the same if everybody was just on that same type
thing.
of,
Even though I feel
not you still different in your
still
own
could go
way.
with
My
the best
bad.
of them. I feel
yeah, no, for sure.
But I understand what you mean. But
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like I'm doing my just
shit. A lot of shit gets lumped in together sometimes.
But
you know what I'm saying?
I'm doing my just due for the culture. So I'm here for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's a fact though. So let's get into this first project.
Okay.
You got, like we were just talking about, Mr. Perfect, right?
Right.
So what's the whole theme behind it? I know, you know what I'm saying, it's like a triple entendre to
Yeah,
it.
with the wrestling and
the wrestler,
you know, the wrestler, Mr. Perfect. What else I said? The wrestler, Mr. Perfect, right? And then like it's about 7-8 tracks. I ain't want no misses.
Yeah.
So I called it Mr. Perfect too. Mr. Perfect, one of my favorite.
Okay, so basically like no
technical
misses
wrestlers.
on the track.
Yeah, Mr. Perfect. So I'm Mr. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? One of my monikers.
Okay, definitely. Yeah, no, that motherfucker hard. You a big fan of wrestling? Or
I was
obviously,
like a
I
certain
know
era.
niggas
You
go
know what
out
I'm
that
saying?
shit.
I was a bigger fan
Like
of wrestling.
Rashiki area, Jeff Hardy.
That and a little bit after that too. I had all the games. You know what I'm
Really?
saying?
Yeah, the games used to go crazy.
games
Playing
used to
Money in the Bank on fucking
With your
PlayStation, boy, that shit
cousins
used to
and
go
them.
crazy. With your cousin, them, boy.
Yeah.
Cause you can have as many niggas on the sticks as you want. Like, that shit definitely used to hit
wrestling games
different.
was tough, bro. I love wrestling though, man. Back in the day for sure.
Yeah, no, that's definitely hard. Okay, so we're gonna get into a couple of you know what I'm saying, the lyrics and shit.
No, we can do it. Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get in there deep dive of that
Let's do it, bro.
All right, so on the song, this is actually, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Perfect.
The track, Mr. Perfect?
Yeah, the track,
okay.
Mr. Perfect. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The track, Sink or Swim.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That motherfucker go crazy.
Appreciate you, my guy.
Is that's the one with the Onyx sample?
That ain't honestly. That's the Onyx beat. That's Iconic.
Yeah, my bad. That's Iconic. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. So the Sink or Swim. So you said when niggas was wilding, bodies was getting found
behind public
behind.
housing.
Nigga, I ain't even got to say the lyric. Nigga know it. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead, pop it for him.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I need to bring?
nigga, you caught. Soon as you said
My
it, I
bad.
caught
My
it.
bad.
No, as soon as you said it, I caught it. Hold on.
Yeah, when niggas
My
was
bad.
wilding, bodies was
Man,
getting
when
dropped.
1,000. When niggas was wild, okay, not a gangster, but one that 1,000. When niggas was wild and bodies were getting found behind public housing. Now that's 3 humans that'll never be the same. The victim, the suspect, kids who spotted the remains.
Did you start?
Yeah, that's just some real shit though, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Niggas see a lot of trauma. Niggas go through trauma. The average black kid, the average kid in the city.
And it's not even that, like the dealings or the trauma that the other 2 men, you know what I'm saying, in that so-called
somebody go to
situation
jail,
bar.
somebody go to jail, somebody
affects
die.
3 other more people that easily, bro.
Yeah, just because they seen it.
Just because they fucking seen it, bro. That is a fucking bar, dog. Like, I ain't gonna cat. That shit was so fucking hard when I heard that shit, bro.
That was tough. I ain't
that was a bar, my boy. Go ahead.
that was a bar,
hype yourself
dog.
up with that one.
Yeah, that was tough.
So next one I had was, my bad. Okay, yeah. So that was the one for Sink or Swim, and that one is definitely a hard track. And then the next I had the one you had the Onyx freestyle, Onyx the instrumental,
the beat,
the Onyx instrumental, and to our generation might be known more for the 8 Mile freestyle he had against fucking who the fuck was he going against?
Lotto.
Lotto.
Yeah, it was
it Lotto?
It was Lotto.
Okay, yeah,
Lotto,
yeah. Yeah, so that might be, you know what I'm saying, they might
That track
can resonate with that
yeah,
a lot
yeah,
more,
yeah.
but that track fucking crazy. I was
That track
surprised
is
you
nuts.
went on that motherfucker.
No,
I
I had
what
to.
the fuck?
I needed a hard beat for an intro, and I was like, man, everybody gonna love this beat.
Nigga, I said, oh, this nigga, he think he finna rap. Nigga done caught on to that boy. But
man, what's going on, Air Hustlers? It's your boy Don Draper, Mr. Having His Way, Mr. Having Something to Say, one half of the dopest podcast in years. And we're here to talk today about Metro Vending Services. They're a family business, affordable, reliable. They have high quality machines, and their customer service is out the roof. You can have traditional, healthy options, or you can customize and pick your own options. So for all your vending needs, get at Metro Vending Services. You can reach them at 404-227-8851 or 678-825-5352. Metro Vending Services.
let's get to Mr. Perfect.
Okay.
I'm Mr. Perfect, and that's the title track.
Right.
You had the wrestler.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying,
Mr.
on
Perfect,
the intro and shit, Mr. Perfect, and he was popping his shit on there.
All through the tape, he was popping.
I think he was talking about, really
through the tape,
on.
he was popping.
You had him sprinkled in through the tape and shit like that. But we're gonna get into that. But yeah, so you said my methods with the pen gotta be a sin. Repenting for verses, I'm submitting.
Yeah. I said,
speak on that bar.
Okay, hold on, run it back. My methods with a
My
pen.
methods with a pen, and I didn't write the bar down before.
Right.
My methods with a pen gotta be a sin. Repenting for verses, I'm submitting.
Repenting for verses, I'm submitting. I'm trying to catch the bar before.
Yeah,
Damn.
my bad. I ain't writing no bitches down.
No,
I'm like,
it's
shit,
cool,
let me
it's
get
cool.
the hard ones.
That's on the first verse, I believe, right?
Yeah, that's the first verse.
I just like what I said. My methods with a pen should be a sin. Repenting for verses, I'm submitting. Damn,
Yeah.
that's fly. I ain't gonna front.
So like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Break it down for them folks.
That just mean I'm devilish with this shit. Like I'm surgical with this shit. You feel me? Like this shit should be a sin. How cold I am. You feel me? I'm repenting for these verses I'm putting down. I'm repenting for these verses I'm putting
You know
down.
what I'm saying? Like,
that track was tough.
But I took it as kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it was this way too, but it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really going in there saying some deep shit, like some shit
sure.
close to you. So
and
it's like,
a lot of things on,
in
like,
a way you might, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know I ain't supposed to be putting certain shit on track, but like, I got to get my therapy out.
No, that's a fact. Especially when I ain't gonna get too specific, but if you listen to Mr. Perfect, like the EP,
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying, a few people in the city know, but if you listen to it, especially Sink or Swim or a few other joints, you're gonna catch a lot of facts, a lot of stuff like, what a day. A lot of stuff, I ain't making up a lot of stuff. I'm just gonna put it like that.
Yeah, no, that shit was definitely
shit
hard.
be
And when I heard it, I was like, okay, my boy going crazy. All right, so what the next one I had was, and we got a lot of goddamn layers, y'all.
Let's get it.
So
I'm with
excuse us. Goddamn, he said, this game don't come with tutorials or how-tos. And it was just that little line and bar that I was just like.
This game don't come with no tutorials or how-tos.
I know, I ain't got
wild tools make bows move. I said
yeah,
like
bro. See, I ain't even get into the
How-tos.
extra hard shit, but it was like that one stuck out to me because it's like you see a lot of young niggas, not even young nigga folks crash out, or not even young nigga. You see a lot of goddamn old rappers doing certain interviews and they talking about niggas still trying to catch the bar.
Yeah.
You see a lot of older rappers, you know what I'm saying, do interviews and shit, and they, you know what I'm saying, they goddamn, I don't want to say they regret certain situations they got into, and
They don't, bro.
you know what I'm
People
saying?
crashing
Like,
out.
so it's just like this shit really
It
don't come
no.
with a hot.
And another way you can look at that, because like people be going out bad, but then somebody will be successful, and niggas will want to copy they journey,
And it don't work for everybody.
Everybody's journey different. Ain't no tutorial or no book or no method for this. You know what I'm
But
saying?
to be devil advocate, I about to say to be devil advocate to that, it low key is because all you gotta do is study the greats before you.
That's a fact too.
The people before you, and not necessarily, you know, you still gotta go through certain shit yourself, but like you study their plans. Like at this point, I feel like everybody should know, if you popping, don't sign your fucking masters away. We looking for partnership deals, like just little shit like that you can catch on to. You know what I'm saying? Like it just be like, I don't know.
No, you right in a sense for sure.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Okay, that was Mr. Perfect, right? So then, so like I was saying, 285, man. That track, it was crazy, but the bar that stood out to me was, and just so you know, these be like the meaningful. These don't even be the bars necessarily that have the double entendres and shit like that where you really go crazy too. But you said, you know, times have changed. My elementary crush dancing at the flame, nigga. Like, I felt that. Well, Ross said, I felt that. Like, I felt that shit when you said that
probably
shit.
Not
like,
the flame, probably diamonds or something, man.
You know what I'm saying? But not even that. Just that. just that whole
real.
situation.
No,
like
it's a lot of joints I grew up
and
with.
we love y'all.
We
love the strippers, support them. But when you said that, Bob,
I was just saying, yo, we grown now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people
Yeah.
I grew up with.
Real life.
Real life. They into all type of stuff.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Different walks of life.
Yeah, nah, definitely. That was hard. Okay, and then I always told you this was one of my go-to songs already off the riff. It's the first one I heard from you. And I fuck with how you have that fucking like the we already Atlanta niggas, you know what I'm saying? I know New York people got that certain thing to them, but that cocky flow, like nigga just know he like, you know what I'm saying, untouchable type shit, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that was like one of your biggest things to me personally, your differences from Mr. Perfect to Live and Die in the A.
You're right about that, bro. You're right about that. My delivery and my cadences was better. Pockets was better. Just me as being like recording the raps because I always had a pen.
The confidence level went crazy. Like you can tell because you was there, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Mr. Perfect, but this one it was just like nigga just was like, you know what I'm saying? Just popping it like he know he was hard. Like so we gonna get bro. I'll tell you it was crazy. So we gonna get into that. Like I said, Who's Got Your Love? Yeah. And you said while y'all and I felt a little tried by this one. And you said while y'all was whooping Rico and looking up cheat codes, I was scheming on C notes.
That's from me to you. That's
me to you. Okay.
Yeah. I was whooping Rico a little bit too, bro.
Okay, I was a little triggered. I was like, damn, nigga, like shit.
A little bit.
I was beating Rico ass in the goddamn a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, for sure. But you said you were scheming on C notes. So what that like?
What that mean? I was thinking about C notes is hunters.
Okay.
So while y'all was while y'all was whooping Rico and looking up cheat codes, like while y'all was on some
doing all that, you was thinking about money, like
you know what I'm saying? I was on C notes trying to get mamas. What I say? Trying to get moms to the Bahamas.
Bahamas, yeah.
You feel me? I was doing how I'm gonna get rich and take
on
care of my mama back in the G.
Yeah, nah, for sure. That shit was definitely hard. What else we got? We're gonna get a couple more. I got a lot of more questions to ask you.
Let's get it.
I gotta ask this one. Okay, so this one is on and forgive me if I'm wrong again. This should still be from me to you.
Okay.
Nigga say Nigga say seen the talent list, and I need help understanding this one too.
I say seen the talent list, tally lives with black talents, and carry. Seen the talentless tally lives of black talents and carry pride in genocide. Then when one of their men die, they sit and cry and try to figure why.
Yeah, what?
So that basically means, so I'm gonna just break it down about seeing the talentless tally lives, seeing the niggas who ain't have nothing to live for, seeing them, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, yeah, seeing the talentless tally lives.
Okay, so basically seeing the talentless niggas seeing the niggas who ain't have nothing to live for give out destruction, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be killing or taking or hurting anybody. Seeing them tally lives with black talents, you know, talents that's on ammunition.
Okay, yeah.
And carry pride in genocide. So genocide is like a mass, mass destruction. Yeah. They having pride in hurting people and their name being known for
genocide of our people.
You feel me? And just bad shit. And so, but then when one of their men die, somebody they know or somebody they love or pass away,
now they want to cry
and
figure out
why this happening.
Look at
the energy you put out. The energy you put out is what you always
that's
gonna
a bar,
get back
and I think it was important. You know what I'm saying? I think I just got a little stumbled over that tally part, but that's a really hard bar, like, because that's real life. You know what I'm saying? Bro. A lot of niggas don't address that, like, you know what I'm saying? We what you put out, you really get back.
Facts.
And you know what I'm saying? In a way, we hurt ourselves a lot also. You know what I'm saying?
You know, but we be young and we don't be knowing.
We don't. And that comes from the systematic racism. You know what I'm saying? The living situations and living environments we in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a really deep thing. So at the end of the day, it's not our fault, but we're in it. So you know what I'm saying?
Gotta make some shake.
Gotta make some shake out of it.
For sure.
Okay, and I'm gonna do this last one. So niggas say on the end. You know what I'm saying? Nigga say, and this is just one of your popping it bars. Nigga just like, it's not the thumbs up and high fives. It's my job to be top five breathing and not live. Like,
yeah. Basically saying,
like, if you don't get that one, my boy, like,
I ain't do it for no hand,
for no clout, like,
I did it because this is what I live. This is what I was born to do, bro. Simple as that.
And nigga definitely gonna be top five, dead or not live, little nigga. Like,
definitely, especially out the city.
And like I was saying earlier, but we young, like, so we don't really hear that certain, like, cause it ain't nothing wrong with it, cause niggas wanting the money out of this shit and just actually getting good, cause you know you need a way to feed your family. Never be mad at a nigga getting money.
I'm gonna get some paper out of this too.
But you know what I'm saying. But hearing you say like you really got a passion to be the best, like that shit hard.
Bro. That's what I do it for, bro. I've been doing this before I was like, this shit been my life, bro.
Yeah.
Hip hop culture been my life since my whole life. So Literally, bro. Like you could ask my mama, my pops, my brother, anybody know me. They gonna tell you, oh no, this nigga been.
Yeah, nah, that's definitely hard, bro. Like I said, bro, you could tell it when you rap.
My God.
Trying to get in. Did I want to say one? Okay, what I want to ask in, it's gonna be the last one. Damn, I got so many.
It's cool, man. I'm coming.
So this is okay. Who's got this is still okay. This is the end, and okay. I felt this bar. Okay. Nigga said, FaceTime the homies, they blowing trees, moving peas off of breakdowns. I'm barely eating. These niggas pulling jugs and shakedowns. Fucking bars,
yeah,
like
that was real too.
I felt that,
life,
bro.
Yeah, I graduated college
because, and that's the
fall.
thing, bro. And I felt it just because, like I said, this shit on goddamn Fat Nasty. Like, I'm from the trenches. Like, you know what I'm saying. I know plenty of people who is active and all. You know, they get money in the street. I know niggas who were fucking Gates Millennial scholars, and you know what I'm saying. I know niggas who just working 9 to 5. So I know all aspects of niggas who come from the trenches.
Likewise.
But I know how it feels to know niggas who's really up on doing certain shit. And like, these my partners now, and I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with them. Ain't no bad blood, you know what I'm saying? It's all cool, but it's like, damn, I'm really taking a different route, and it fuck you up sometimes. Like, you like, damn, maybe you know what I'm saying? You might think about it. Obviously, it's not me, so I never go that way, but it's like, these niggas living it up. I'm goddamn at school trying to fucking eat, working for $20 a fucking day, like, for 2 days out the week. Like, that shit hit hard when I heard that shit.
Man, I hit some dark days, man. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, that shit hit hard. You ain't even got to say too much behind that one, man. If y'all ain't catching these bars, my boy going stupid.
Go ahead, dog.
And then, damn, you got two more. Okay, I'm gonna mention. So this is Who Got Your Love. It's I could be nice for days, be right for days. It ain't gonna get me paid, cause shit they
played coming straight out the microwave. Well, I got that whole food, soul food, so smooth. They can help but hate it. Shit that got your nana's ankles amputated.
Like fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, my homie.
So we know what that mean, man. You know, just speak about how you feel about the current music scene.
Man,
and
I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of microwave. It's a lot of BS. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of copy and paste going on. Everything ain't like that, but this was what's getting the most clout is.
Yeah,
and
facts.
That's just how I feel.
Facts. Man. And you know, like you said, but even outside of me, that's life. Like you said, when people see certain things, they try to copy and imitate that thing that's working. You know what I'm saying?
Hip hop got tainted by that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. But and for, you know what I'm saying, I always, you know what I'm saying, like to look on the other side. It was a lot of rappers like that in the fucking beginning of the days, like Sugar Hill Gang and like a lot of those type of rappers were what was popping at the moment. So you got a lot of those rappers.
But it wasn't no such thing as it wasn't like a.
You right, because there was the beginning.
It was the beginning.
You right.
So by the late 80s when lyricists start coming out and like, it's like this.
But look at it at fucking like how I guess that's a sound they sound. My bad, go ahead.
You gotta think about it, like it was a time period where like the mainstream rappers were the lyricists. The lyricists didn't have to be
facts.
Be
you're right.
Niggas
who were lyricists and mainstream were the best rappers.
The labels were signing the best rappers.
You're right. That's a fact.
You feel me? Not the labels don't sign the best rappers. They sign with like it's like the youngest kids. They make the trends and like with the TikTok and stuff like that. And so they make they pick the rappers. You know.
Facts. And let's get into that. So like, and Jiggs, you ain't got to speak to him, but I'm speaking to the A&Rs. Like, this ain't diss. Like, crazy, man. You supposed to be out here finding the talent, bro.
That's
like,
a fact.
And this is no shade to AE. I said this on the last podcast, but like, and because y'all getting your money, like I said, I ain't mad at nobody getting money, but as an A&R, man, if you getting paid, you supposed to be out there finding the talent. Not even saying it got to be a lyricist and shit, but you shouldn't, like, it should be personally to me, no lack in certain music being up. And I understand certain shit is more marketable because the way the culture moves and all that, but a nigga like me, man, when I get into this label shit, I'm telling you, like, I'm going for talent, and if I fuck with your shit, like, strictly off that, because that's just, I don't know, bro, it's just a certain vibe I personally want to see in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want the babies. I even want the Playboy Cardis and shit. Yeah, he hard. He a little different. But I want like the Playboy Cardis and the Lil Uzi. Like, I want that shit too. But I feel like the niggas like you, JID, like, you know what I'm saying? Even Herb, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just need a little bit more recognition.
For sure. You a little bit more of them, huh?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit really, it hit different when you can feel the shit.
That's a fact.
Okay, and then the last one was and still Who's Got Your Love was put my trust in pretty eyes and got disgusted plenty of fucking times.
Put my trust in pretty eyes and got disgusted plenty of times. Yeah, that's just growing up, man. You feel me? Especially in this city, man. You ain't gotta speak too much.
You think this city, boy, New Orleans, they shiesty, dog. I'm telling you, like, shiesty on them like,
I ain't never been
man. Yeah, we ain't got to speak on too much, but I felt
you
that.
Catch that, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
They know
like,
what's up with that one.
They go get to that. But so like so I know, you know what I'm saying, you had another project come after Who's Got Your Love. I'm sorry,
yeah.
I keep saying To Live and Die in the A
Yeah.
with your boy T.O. But
yeah, that was like 2 months later.
How do you think do you think as being who you are, you know what I'm saying, being a young nigga, is it important for you to have a concept to when it comes to your projects?
Concept albums ain't necessary. It ain't necessarily like have to be what you gonna like have to be there, but it's like it's cool. Concept albums kind of keep somebody's ear like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if they dig the concept, they jumping in it even more. So I mess with concept albums. I got like the no hooks though. It ain't no concept to that. We just rapping. But Mr. Perfect kind of like got a concept. To Live and Die in the A, it's kind of a concept, but not really a concept. But then like Southside's Hope Volume 1. Let's hoop. I'm finna drop my new project. By the time this come out, it'll probably be out.
Yeah, we're gonna drop this around then.
But it's that kind of got a concept. I'm gonna let y'all decide when y'all hear it.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that for sure.
My God.
So do you think that, well, we already kind of talked about your growth from the two projects, but so are you still more of a sample rapper? Like, and I don't want to say sample, but you know, like production wise, or certain type of, you know, them soulful beats, because like that's obviously so far where your goddamn abilities, you know, shine. But like you be hitting certain samples, crazy dog. Like
for sure. And the thing is,
it might be the nostalgia to it too.
I don't think I wouldn't say I'm just necessarily a sample rapper. I'm just a little more, even though I'm still modern, I'm probably just a tad bit more old school. And so, you know, back in the day, hip hop was just they took records. Like that's what they did. Like
hell yeah.
They didn't make nothing
from the first record.
Yeah, they always took samples.
Took the break of, you know what I'm saying?
They stayed samples. So I'm a little more. That's why I kind of like samples. But I rap on stuff that ain't got no samples too.
And that's crazy. And like you said, like, because a lot of music have fucking samples. It's just about how people play them. So like nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Like, and ain't no deal. I fuck with Hitmaker, but he got like, you can hear the clear samples, but then you get like certain songs. Oh, what the fuck was that? What I don't know, but certain songs like certain shit from Kanye or some shit. It might be like a more changed, like we saying, stretch sample. Like it's harder to hear them, but you know, like it plays along in the sound together.
It's a little more put together better.
Yeah, it's not more of a copy and paste.
Yeah, it's not a copy and paste. I dig that. Yeah. Copy and paste could bang sometimes too, but
for sure.
Sometimes it get old kind of quick, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Especially if that's all you making and rapping on. Yeah, like, and there's a couple rappers out here that do that. But, you know, shout out to them. Okay, for sure. So as a rapper who is lyrical and shit like that, do you feel like you struggle on making hooks?
Nah, I wouldn't say I struggle. I ain't gonna front because this new joint got some good hooks on it. And like, only time I think I had a problem is probably on Mr. Perfect because it was like my first project. Yeah. And like the hook, I got a hook on there on a song called 285. I got a hook. And that's like my first project. So the hook don't sound that good, but the verses is fire, so I ain't tripping. And I got a song on there called Good Riddance. And it's a little hook on the beginning. Fucking crazy. The hook on there, it ain't as good as it could be. Too. But like it's solid. So I wouldn't say I just struggle with it, but I just developed as a normal rapper. I only been rapping 2 years. I feel like my hooks are solid by now.
Yeah, I fuck with them.
Yeah,
but you know, like,
you're right.
Not even to that, but like to the catchy wave type shit. So that's kind of my next question anyway. But do you feel like you, obviously not right now, and I can kind of feel from your vibe, but just, you know, asking the question, do you feel like you ever gonna try to get to that, not get to that stage, but like, do you feel like you're gonna be forcing yourself to make that club record?
Nah,
because it seems like you can.
Yeah, I ain't gonna never force myself to make no club record. I'm gonna just make what I think is good music, and I love all type of music. So I know I'm gonna have club records. That's another thing. It's gonna just come naturally.
A lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot
niggas
of, you know,
chase hits don't make timeless music.
Facts. You heard that? Yeah. Crazy man. You goddamn get one hit and
don't chase it, bro.
So let's talk about one hit wonders a little bit. So I was just having this debate with my partner, you know what I'm saying, and we were saying like it's good and bad to be a one hit wonder, right? Right. So you never want to peak too fucking early. End of the day, you never want to peak too early. That could be the worst thing to ever happen. Right. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't peak too early, I mean, you could peak too early, but still have some fire shit. But the thing is, you don't build that core audience. Mm-hmm. So it just be like your casual listeners who only hear your biggest song. And then now if you don't have a song that might be as good or better, but as big as that song, they not trying to tune into your shit because it's not like, yo, you know what I'm saying? That song for you. Yeah. Compared to when you aren't a one hit wonder, you have to build that core fan base. And then when you get one, you're like, okay, we been waiting on this to happen.
Yeah.
Nigga, now he going really crazy. And then you got another one. And then you can still put out your little low shit
the
that
music
niggas
you
gonna
like.
fuck with because you got your core following.
Exactly. You just hit it right on the head, bro. That's it right there.
Okay, yeah. No, me and my little brother was just
you hit it
debating
right
that
on the
shit.
head. You hit it right on the head, bro.
And how you feel like? Because I mean,
I'd rather be the second artist. I'd rather be the guy who wasn't making hits, who was just making his type of music. Then he caught a hit on accident, and it just worked out for him, and he pleased both audiences.
Yeah.
I'd rather be that guy.
And that sound like what you really,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Going based off the small sample, you can tell that.
Don't come. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping on that because I make good music, bro.
Facts. Okay, yeah, for sure. And we said struggle hit. So what's your like? Just we follow each other on Twitter. I see you popping there like we said that shit funny as fuck, bro.
Twitter's hilarious.
How you just think about like just where we are as a culture today and just
as
everything?
A culture,
like,
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like we've been started moving backwards. We've been started moving backwards as far as the culture overall. Not even just with just rappers, but just like what's accepted in the culture, like morally, ethically, what we represent. It's like men. Period. You feel me? The type of I don't know, man. Just like everything. It's like everything is like watered down.
Yeah.
It's everything is feminized a little bit too. It's like men ain't men no more. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
The lines is blurred. So everything is just downgraded to what it's supposed to be and what it could have been by now. We could have advanced so much more as a culture and the people, bro. But it's like we start backtracking somewhere along the line. So, but it's cool though, cause I'm here to try to restore the feeling.
Yeah, we might not get too deep this time, but it's a lot of it's a lot of y'all got to get out a certain way of thinking, and we understand it's systematic. It's put onto it for a long time.
For sure, dog.
We gotta be one. Once you wake up, wake the next nigga up. Like we gotta get onto that type of way for sure.
Right there.
But okay, so you got Spotify listeners, man. No projects last year. 191,000 listeners.
Yeah, Spotify be jumping for me. I ain't gonna cap, especially for when I drop.
This ain't no bots. Like this ain't no. You know what I'm saying? We see behind the smoke and mirrors.
My Spotify for Mr. Perfect. That went like Mr. Perfect went crazy for Spotify and SoundCloud. I ain't gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah, I ain't like my next two joints I did a year ain't do as well as them, but a lot of them streams I got came from Mr.
Perfect. Really?
Facts. Man, I don't know.
That's your first.
I think it was on some good. Playlists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you feel me?
And did you set them up like that, or they just ended up on good playlists?
I don't know.
Like
when I first dropped, I was just doing like when I first dropped Mr. Perfect, I was just trying to every person I could get with or every like. You know what I'm saying? I was just chopping my joint
just
around.
Anywhere,
I was everywhere, so ain't no telling. I might have got it to the right person's hands to put on the right playlist because I was just doing everything for that.
Spread that shit like that.
That's how I'm finna be for this next joint though. I'm finna be on it like back in the day.
Yeah, nah, that's hard. What your I know numbers don't necessarily always count, but like what your Apple Music and shit looking like?
Bro, you know I had to redo it.
And my bad, numbers do count.
No, numbers do count. I had to redo my Apple Music after I dropped The Live and Die in the A. And I was on like, bro, I was like almost at 100,000 streams. Swear everything I love. I was almost at 100,000 streams. I had to do everything over. So I know I'm well over that. I know I'm well over that by then because that was 2019. I only dropped one song last year.
Yeah, that Matrimony, right?
Holy Matrimony.
Holy Matrimony. Yeah,
that was a single. It's on Southside's Hope. It was a single. So yeah.
Okay. And you know, being a lyricist, you are. How do you know which one of your songs are good or not? Like you know what I'm saying? Because you probably always got a certain standard. But how you know when it's next level or not?
Like not being cocky or nothing, but just like for me personally, because everybody miss. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I don't got too many misses though, because I put myself under a little bit self pressure. Like you're not an average person. They just go in the studio and record. When I go to the studio, I say this. I pick beats and I say, oh, this gonna be for the project. I tell myself that like I don't got no room to play. Yeah. So
and like you said, you take a little bit more time when you make songs actually, so you're not gonna when you get into the actual song is put together well, so it's not just no going in rapping. Right. And
I try to waste less by my system is like I don't do throwaways
type shit.
You feel me? So I try to not to play with any track.
Yeah, nah, for sure. And do you feel like, you know what I'm saying, the type of rapper you are, and I feel like this really should apply to all rappers to an extent. Do you feel like you need time in between projects? To live life?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I did 3 projects 2019, then I went a whole year without them. Yeah. But I'm probably gonna drop at least twice this year, 3 times this year. But then I might chill for a little bit. Okay. But definitely, bro. Definitely.
Yeah, no, for sure. And before we get out of here, man, let's just talk about, you know, Eddie Kane is going crazy right now.
The single for Southside's Hope Volume 1. I just dropped a video.
Free Berg.
Free my boy Berg. It's me and Berg 285. We going crazy. We do video out.
So we got Southside Hope on the way, man. Just
Facts.
you know what I'm saying, give us a quick synopsis, speak
Okay.
on it. You know,
For sure.
if you got a date you want to drop for me, well, this gonna be out by time.
It's gonna be out for sure.
when it come out,
Southside's Hope,
but-
bro. It's just it's 15 tracks. My biggest, my longest set list to date. You know what I'm saying? It's just giving y'all me again. You know what I'm saying? Giving y'all the reason why I call myself that. You feel me? Y'all gonna know by the time it's over with. Features Berg, Samuel Shabazz, and Burger. If you ain't familiar with him, it's my
Burger.
dog from First Class.
Oh yeah.
You
First
familiar?
Class
Yeah,
sounds.
for sure.
Yeah.
He from Florida. He tough though.
Okay, nah, for sure. And you know what I'm saying, what does a good year for Jiggs look like after these projects drop?
Man, good year for Jiggs. Just way more exposure, way more listeners. You know what I'm saying? More music out. I just want everything I'm doing to be on I want to be doing everything I'm doing, but just the next level. So everything, but just scaled way higher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I want to do. Be more recognition for what I do, and more people will be able to hear what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. All right, so go ahead, pop it, man. Let them know, you know, find you.
No, for sure. You can find me on everything at Jiggs285. That's on all social medias and on YouTube. And on my music is actually Jiggs. It's on all streaming platforms. Jiggs, Jiggs285 on SoundCloud. Y'all see a picture of me on there, so you can know what. Got 3 projects out right now: Mr. Perfect, To Live and Die in A, and No Hooks with T.O. Green. That all came out in 2019. By the time y'all see this, my new project, Southside Hope Volume 1, Let's Hoop, that'll be out.
Y'all go get that.
It's gonna be crazy, bro.
Crazy.
For sure. If you ain't, you know what I'm saying, catch up on the other joints, and you jump on that, it's gonna be ill.
Yeah, nah, for sure. And
Eddie Kane out right now too. Link in my, you know what I'm saying? Y'all should see the link in my bio. Eddie Kane video out. Free burger.
Little bitch. Nah, man, you know what the fuck going on with me, man. Mr. Having His Way, Mr. Having Something to Say, Don Draper, you know, Air Hustling for the podcast. Yeah, man, we like to get into the real rapping, real lyrics. A lot of y'all niggas can't get this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all bars ain't up to par. But nah, man, you know what the fuck going on, man. Make sure y'all follow us, Air Hustling for all platforms, YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Stream us, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, all the good shit, man. Make sure y'all follow. Oh yeah, fuck with my host too. You know what I'm saying? Big Doom, India. They you know what I'm saying? They IGs and shit in the bio on Instagram, and you know what the fuck going on. Dopest podcast in years.